Hi all, let's talk about how I cleared SAFe Agilist certification. So in this we will talk about the exam and then we'll talk about training and exam cost, resources for preparation timeline and some exam tips. So about the exam, the intended candidate for the exam is a safe enterprise leadership professional who is part of lean agile transformation. So key area of competencies, you get a good understanding of lean agile principle, execution and release of value through agile release trains, and building an agile portfolio with lean agile budgeting. So it talks a good amount of high level enterprise wide agile implementation, covers details on how to implement agile at portfolio. There are 90-minute exam, 40 questions, mostly true, false, or multiple choice question. You need to clear 35 questions to pass the exam. Questions are not lengthy, but sometimes confusing. But there is enough time for exam. I was able to finish it in 60 minutes. It's an open book exam and it's not proctored. That means you can start it whenever you want. Once you start, you have 90 minutes to complete it. And you don't need to be on the webcam like other proctored exam. You can take it from anywhere. I took it from my home. So training and exam scheduling. For training, you need 2 days worth of instructor-led training. The instructor should be certified to teach from SAFe. The training cost varies from $900 to $1,200. Some organizations have their own trainers, so in that case, it might be cheaper if some organization has their own trainer. So let me show you how to schedule a training for this exam. So you go to scaleagile.com website and you look for training. You look for training calendar. So it shows what all trainings are available. Let's say we want to select course, all course, leading safe, right? So it is showing all these trainings are available. Let's say I click on this one and it tells us the timing and all, and I'd say register. Then it shows that this is the training, this date to this date, and you see this is costing around 1200. But again, there are some early bird trainings. If you can book in advance, you're not in rush, you can get like 995 or something. So you need to find out what works for you, so that way you can schedule the training. So that's how you schedule training. And about the exam cost, first attempt is part of training. So once your training is done, you have 30 days to give the exam and you don't need to pay anything extra. And in case you need a second attempt, or you're not able to do the exam within 30 days, you're not able to attempt the exam within 30 days, it will cost another $50. So it's advisable to do the exam within 30 days. I would say sooner is better because after the training everything is fresh. So I would say it is within a week or two we should try to give the exam after training. Preparation resource. First preparation resource is official training. And one tip is while you're in training, take notes and discuss practical examples. After your training is done, then you need to prepare the real exam. Let me show you how it looks in the portal once you are done with the training. So once you are done with the training, the instructor will give you safe community user ID and password. So you need to log in that. So once you log into that, you'll go to My Learning, and under My Learning, you will see something under in progress. Since I already completed, so that is moved to completed. So I'll show you there. But this thing will be there in progress. So you go click into that, and you will see this kind of dashboard. So once your training is done, you will see this thing, course attendance as 100% and trainer course feedback is 100%. So these are the two things you will see. The SAFe Agile exam, you need to reach here. This is where you launch the exam. You can click this anytime and it will launch the exam. So, but before that, I'll tell you how do you prepare, what are the important things in this, and how to access those. In the preparation resources, second thing is after official training is done, then there is a pre-course e-learning section. Here we have very good video and quiz, and they are very close to the exam and a good refresher of the training. So you should start with that. And let me show you that. So here there is optional pre-course e-learning. If you launch that, You will see they have Agile Basics, that's a video and module 30 to 45 minutes. And then there are other training modules. So all of these could be 2 to 3 hours, but these are very good. And all of these has some kind of questions at the end, which give you a very good feeling of how the question will be there in the exam. It's a very good refresher. So I would suggest to go through these, even though they say it's optional, it's a good refresher. So once you are done with that, second will be a safe digital workbook, leading safe digital workbook. So whatever you will learn in the training, all the slides which will be presented there, those will be given to you in this digital workbook. This is like, I cannot open it because this is given to individual person and only that person can use it. You can download it from here and use it. So you need to go through that. It will cover all the details. So a combination of these videos and modules plus this will give you a lot of preparation for the exam. And once you are done with that, then you have this study guide. Study guide is also a PDF. You can download it. It talks about the exam, what you can expect in the exam, kind of stuff. Then there is a preparation test, which is the official preparation test, which is 1 hour 30 minutes. So it gives you 40 questions, same as you will expect 40 question in the exam in 90 minutes. So this is pretty good, and the good thing is you can do it multiple times. So I did it and I tried just doing it again. I just left in between. That's why you are seeing 4.4%. But yeah, it would be 100%. And this is again not mandatory. You can directly go and hit the exam, but it is good to do this. Questions in exam are also similar to this. So I would say do it one time. If you are not able to answer some questions, then those are the topic you should study again. And then there are some sections as like safe, agile, unscore test questions. These are like optional. I did not do that. Exam, candidate survey, I skipped that. So after that, you just click the exam, which is the 1 hour 30 minutes. So this is how it goes. So once the exam is done, you get a SAFe Agile certification kit. It is nothing but once you launch it, it gives you a logo and the certificate. So this is the place where you get that thing. So that is a walkthrough of the My Learning in SAFe. We talked about official practice test there. These are very good. You can take many number of times. Question are close to real exam. Then SAFe website. There would be some concepts which you want to learn a little bit more. So the scaleagileframework.com, it's a very good documentation. It's a clickable. Let me show you. This is the link. I'll put it in the description also. So this is the link for SAFe Lean Enterprise. The good thing is it's all clickable. If you want to see essential SAFe, you click here, large portfolio, full. And even within that, you want to learn about something or some concept you are saying you need a little more understanding. So you can click there. Like let's say you want to learn about customer centric. So you click there, and there is a lot of good documentation you can go through to fill that gap after you are done with some of the exam. You can do that way, like agile product delivery. So all this is clickable, pretty good, and it could be a good reference for future also when you are implementing what is Epic. So you can get details on that. Very good way to understand any missing gaps. And finally, there is one website Quizlet. I found it good to remember some of the things, like if you getting hold of some of the terms, you can do it on the go. So what it does is it creates some flashcards which you can revise it, and some of these are already there for the exam. So this was good to finally go through some of the terms again and again to get hold of that. Let me show you that also. You go to this website quizlet.com. It's a free website. You can type, let's say, SAFe, and you can see a lot of quiz that have been created. So let's say FI concept. So what is PI? Click on the card to see a program increment. Next, PI planning, a 2-day event where members also. So you can go through this randomly and get to know the concept. Again, it's not mandatory. It helped me, so that's why I thought of mentioning it here. So with that, we are done with preparation resources and tips. Next is the preparation timeline. Just to give you an idea, that training took 16 hours. Then digital student workbook, the PDF which we saw, you can spend around 3 hours there. pre-course e-learning, those modules and videos, 5 modules, videos we saw, you can spend around 2 hours there. Practice test, 1 to 2 hours. Post-production test revision, like any key topics revision through Quizlet or through browsing the SAFe framework, 1 or 2 hours. Then the exam itself, 1 or 2 hours. So in total, it is 24 to 27 hours. So 16 hours anyway gone into training. So it's 8 hours on top of that, 8 to 10 hours on top of that. So after you clear the exam, you get the pass message on the screen right away. You get an email confirmation on the result, and you get a SAFe certified logo, like I'm showing on the right hand side. And if you have PMP or certified Scrum Master certification, you get 15 PDUs, which is a program management education unit, and then SEU, which are again education unit for scaled agile, which can be used for PMP and CSM certification renewal. So this is all about it. Thanks a lot. Good luck for the exam. Like, subscribe, share for this kind of video.